What's happening, Nightgod people? Hope y'all are doing well on this fine evening. As always, we have an awesome lineup for y'all today. From an alien encounter in Brazil that left a farmer shook.
Eu tô desesperado, eu não posso sair pra fora da minha casa lá na frente, eu não posso nem ver os bichinhos. Gente, eu tô com muito medo, sério, eu nunca tive tanto medo na minha vida.
To men crawling out of the sewers of New York. We're even going to touch on why meteors continue to fall from the sky and what they might be. So don't go anywhere. Sit back, relax, grab your popcorn, because some secrets are about to be revealed. All right, in this first video, it's the gentleman from Brazil. He starts hearing odd noises that sound like a low guttural-like growl while he's out tending his cattle and tending his animals. In one of the videos, you'll see that it looks like there might be an extraterrestrial nearby him. But basically, he hears that noise, and then later that night, he sees lights. And shortly thereafter, he starts getting harassed, death threats, told not to share anything, and people wanting to come out and see the UFO near his house. It's insane. So check it out. It's going viral as hell online right now. So here you go.
People there, I had gone to see the sound right, and then it started to appear. The TV sets up there on top of my house, which was like a ratchet that you have heard previous stories. And then this object started to appear over the river, which was approximately 70 meters. It's not something small, around 50, 60 meters. I'm sure because he stood in Rio. Then he paid for the lights and people. It's over the river, is one completely enclosed region of forest. Here I will post because this was missing for some reports to post. Because they spoke as if there was something that had one civilization, and there is nothing there. I'll make it very specific here for you to understand.
Looks pretty legit.
And had I had several records, one more beautiful one, and then it passed over my house. Off. I made a drawing as, I will leave the drawing photo here. And people,
Of course, he's got a potato.
the sound I heard down there. Me too. I drew on paper the style of sound vibration as if it were a Morse code. I don't know why it was some installed below, like a growl, half insect. Anyway, it was something very surreal. I recorded several videos. It stayed around 20 to 30 minutes there. I believe over the river. My cell phone does not have independent filter. These things it does not have enough resolution because it wasn't so close to my house. You people, this is the drawing I made on time. I stayed.
There's his drawing of what it looked like. I have seen that craft before in drawings.
Gente, tem algo rosnando. Gente, tem algo rosnando. Meu Deus do céu, ai gente, tem algo aqui.
This Brazilian farmer has been going viral across the internet. As you can see, it looks like there's something odd going on this farm. It started with him hearing some noises that sounded like growling. His animals didn't seem to be bothered, but he could hear it plain as day. Then, later that night, he spots something in the hillsides near his home. It's quite a ways away, but he zooms in on it, and it looks like a UFO. Take a look and let me know what you guys think.
Gente, tem algo rosnando. Meu Deus do céu, ai gente, tem algo aqui. Senhor. Vamos, Billy, venha. Ó. Senhor Jesus, gente, vocês estão... Meu Deus, o que é isso?
It wasn't one noise from one animal, of one flower, of one tree. It wasn't, he was inside my head, people. It's like if something got into me and put it, and it's not cool. Yo, people, sorry. It was very intense, you know. It's me not. Noise is something very funny. It's a sound. Extremely disturbing people. Something I can't imitate, right? But it's one, I don't know people. It's like if you have 4, 5 things at the same time. Is one click. One tooth, one is a sound that is not spoken. It's like I get a vibe. I don't even know if I'm exposing this right. So I don't know what happened to me, guys. This me is totally changed as a human being. I don't know. I got one bunch of people threatening me. I wouldn't want anyone to come to my house. For now, I wanted, give me some time too. I don't want to disturb my animals, my relatives. I have an already very quiet routine with my life, with things. A lot of people want, I don't know what to do. Hello people, I don't want this for my animals. But the sound is there in the video. Turned out like a ratchet. Only in my head, people. I know it's something, I have the feeling and look, people, that I don't believe in things very much. I am a person I believe in. Look, I'll even show you my pictures there. I have at my house Buddha Ganesha. I have all beings here in Jesus. A little bit of everything. But the sound, people, he is something. I don't think even the ship it scared me as much as the sound. Because it's a feeling that it came to me and I can't do anything then. I'm really scared, people, about this. I'm extremely. It's very beautiful, but I don't wish on anyone. The feel of communication, that noise, that ratchet. There was something very big here. People know it algo.
It sounds like it's terrorizing him, like he's not happy at all. And he's really going through it right now.
Really, I don't know what to say to you. And I want to thank all the other people who are here, who were affectionate, respectful, and you'll never see me disrespect anyone. On the internet, never. It's not my style. It's not my profile to attack people. I think people are free to believe what they want and have the life they want. But what happened to me, people, it was something I questioned all night. Because with me, because I went... How did I get, like they left as it gave, things forwarded since morning for me to have this perception. Because since morning there were several planes in the sky. Then the animals were crazy. So it was one thing that started early, people. Then there was something strange. The animals were strangers. So I don't know how many people is what it was. I will try to repost everything again here, because most people aren't getting it. Access the stories or highlights. Nothing is... I received a message from a guy with the profile, fake, I don't know, ordering me to remove all videos from the air, and now Instagram isn't opening. Anyway, and that's it, people. On the cameras here in my house. You also ask my cameras, people. I'll even show here for there. For you to understand, the cameras here, people, they are not facing the sky or this main camera here. Wait there, people, let me open here. Oh, that side is where the mine is. What happened is over there, people. Oh, the viewing angle does not pick up. Then the other camera I have in front of my house. Wait there. Oh, also she doesn't catch the sky up there. She only takes a little bit from here. Oh, and the object has passed a lot. In paradise there. I do not understand anything, so I don't have a lot of things on cameras. Anyway, people, I will... see if I can answer some things for you before my battery runs out. And that's it, people. I really wanted to explain to you one little more of that. After I will try.
You can see if you look closely. The outline. Intriguing. All right, y'all. I was actually really excited to show you guys this next video. It's from a page called Evolving AI. Obviously, AI generated videos or short films. This one, off the charts. Absolutely awesome. Take a look and, man, let me know what you guys think.
Wake up! Wake up! We're home! We're home! Ah!
It's freaking awesome.
What happened, my lord? Why are you so troubled? Inform my mother. that I have returned.
Wild.
It grows intense and hypnotic. The grace becomes an urgent.
My queen! Your sons have returned.
What are you doing here?
They took Earth from us.
Who?
The reptilians.
I will erase their bloodline. Inform anew. He must know what has happened.
Right? So sick. I mean, bruh, does it get any sicker than that? I mean, I am intrigued, y'all. I'm intrigued. That is so nasty, bro. Like evolving AI. Check them out on Instagram. I mean, so fucking sick. This next video is also another video from Brazil. This is like very good footage of a craft with beings in said craft. You can see him moving around, plain as day. It's crazy. Check it out.
Apareceram. Apareceu. Vai, continua, continua. Eu tô com medo. Também tô. Também tô. Apareceu até fora. Olha lá, o vermelho, o vermelho. Olha lá, eles estão andando de novo, ó. Eles são grandão, tá vendo?
Thought I zoomed in a little bit, but
Meu Deus, espera. Vai, vai,
freaky
continua.
out.
Não tá aqui. Ai, eles estão piscando também. Eu também tô com medo. Olha lá, eles estão piscando também. Eles viram a gente, não?
You can see him, plain as day, moving around in there.
Papai. Olha lá, eles aparecendo lá, ó. Olha isso. Eles vão raptar, gente. Deus, calma aí. Olha a luz, olha a luz, olha a luz. Vai, vai, vai. Cadê a luz? A gente brincando com o perigo. É, a gente brincando com o perigo. Nossa, mãe. O negócio é sobrenatural.
All right. In this next video, we have one of the most known alien films from the mid-1990s. It was off the coast of Florida in the Gulf. And these gentlemen were coming back from a fishing trip when they started getting followed by these orb lights. And they just kept pace with them and followed them almost all the way back to shore. Very odd for sure. Definitely not the Coast Guard or any military craft that they knew of, but pretty crazy stuff. Take a look.
By friggin' UFOs.
On August 31st, 1994, fishermen off the coast of Brevard County, Florida, recorded remarkable footage of a fleet of luminous orbs hovering and shifting in formation over the ocean. The VHS clip, later circulated among UFO enthusiasts, shows the crew reacting with astonishment as the lights appear to surround their boat. While some suggest military flares or different aircraft as possible explanations, the incident remains one of Florida's most intriguing maritime UFO encounters. You'll see in the video that their reaction says it seems like they're UFOs. At one point he does say something about the Coast Guard, but these do not look anything like Coast Guard craft or even military craft. You can see at one point they even catch up to the boat, then back way off and keep pace. Very intriguing footage. Let me know what you think.
Bring it close. Okay, I'm gonna put this camcorder down.
Hey, this man driving a boat home after a rough day on the ocean.
Get that back.
Nothing yet. I think that's the sun. I don't think that is one. There they are.
We're either being surrounded by friggin' UFOs or the Coast Guards. I want us in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 lights we see there. They've been coming on. They work 7 lights. Oh, this is a big deal.
Gotta be UFO craft. Gotta be alien.
They're keeping pace with us.
They're lucky they didn't get abducted. Hard telling. Here, let's look to be another UFO sighting, possibly in Brazil. Looks a lot like the craft that was in the video that we just watched, the Brazilian farmers. Check it out.
It's a fucking whole. It's a circle.
It's a whole ass circle.
I bet you it just landed.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, you see that light? The lights there?
Yeah.
In the woods?
Yeah.
You see that?
Over there, yeah.
It looks like a spaceship.
And this thing's glowing in the woods.
Really?
Maybe we can see better from upstairs.
I'm a little bit nervous right now.
I don't know how to get on top.
What is that?
Yo.
Be careful, Gigi.
This is amazing. I don't know what it is.
There's something growing in the woods too.
Yeah.
I see that.
They're coming. They're coming.
Yeah.
What the hell?
So I'm going to backtrack and say that probably wasn't Brazil. Those people didn't sound Brazilian at all whatsoever. So that sounded like somebody maybe in America, most likely in America. Not sure exactly where that took place though. This next video, I'm not sure where it come from. I know it was before AI. Definitely a very weird video. Looks like military exercise going on with the craft above. Pretty wild. This was a spooky video. This lady goes downstairs and she thinks a rat's down there or a critter, but something odd happens. Watch the door handle. Spooky, 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 spooky. In one of my videos, I go on a deep dive, but these meteors still keep falling out of the sky. This first one happens in Boston. Then one happens right here in my hometown, Michigan, near Mount Pleasant as well. It explodes, y'all. Ooh. That is nuts.
According to NASA, a meteor roughly 3 feet wide entered the atmosphere over New England at around 75,000 miles per hour and exploded about 40 miles above northeastern Massachusetts and southeastern New Hampshire on May 30th.
Did that look 40 miles above the land to you guys? Me either.
The explosion released energy estimated at about 300 tons of TNT, creating a sonic boom that rattled homes and windows across parts of Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Rhode Island. I don't know about it blowing up 40 miles above Earth. To me, it looked like it landed on the ground. I'm not sure if it did or not. This was different than the one at the Mayon volcano. There was no UAP that flew up afterwards. So this one may have made contact with the ground. Based on the videos I'm seeing, it looks like it did, but maybe it didn't. I don't know. You would think somebody would find a crash site once again and a meteor if it did. So I guess we'll have to wait and see, but right now it's looking like maybe it didn't hit the ground according to NASA, 40 miles above Earth, but on video, it looked like it did. I couldn't quite tell though. Obviously I wasn't right there, but yeah, if you guys find any video of it actually connecting with the ground, like I always say, they never seem to find a place of it connecting with the ground and find a meteor, I'd love to see. Check it out.
That's the sound it made. Nice explosion. Yep.
The heck was that?
Wild. They just keep coming out of nowhere.
So once again, as I was watching this video, I couldn't help but notice how blue-green the meteor was. I know they say minerals burning up on the asteroid and stuff like that, but something kind of hit me. I remembered there was a certain stone that was the same color as what those asteroids seem to be burning off. The stone is known as Skystone. And in 1990, Angelo Pittoni, an Italian geologist, bought some unusual blue stones from a Fula chief in Sierra Leone, West Africa. The tribe claimed that the stones were acquired from beings who came from the sky. After returning to Europe, Pittoni had the mysterious rocks examined at a university, and much to his surprise, the results showed that they did not match any known mineral. The Skystone is a rare stone found in Sierra Leone, discovered in 1990. So in 1991, diamond prospector David Ledbetter purchased his first concession in Sierra Leone and discovered the stone once again. The stone has been described as the unexplainable oxygen stone because its composition is unlike anything else found on Earth. It is made up of 77% oxygen, 20% carbon, calcium, lime, silicone, and sodium with traces of other minerals. Now bear with me for a second. Do those comments not look damn near identical to the same color as some of those sky stones? Yes, they absolutely do. Now, where would they come from? Well, conventional science says there's an atmosphere, but some ancient civilizations believed there was a firmament. And I'm sorry, but numerous ancient civilizations believed in it, so we should at least give it the time of day. Whether you believe it or not, at least hear it out. But most biblical scholars come to the conclusion that the Bible states in so many different ways that the firmament is basically a solid. Rabbinic texts basically state that the firmament is a solid crystallized water.
Wow,
Water
right?
is generally made up of about 89% oxygen. Well, when it goes to a solid, I imagine it loses a little bit of that. Skystone has about 77% oxygen. And again, this is just a theory, just throwing it out there. What if those meteors were actually broken off pieces that fell from the firmament? Well,
I think it's exactly what they are.
Apparently, there's a faction of extraterrestrial that has figured out how to penetrate the firmament or break through it. So, maybe when they break through it, that's what the debris is coming from. Then it heals itself back up. Again, just trying some alternative theory. That's what I like to do. Just have fun with it.
What do you guys think? I think it's the firmament for sure. And it's just crazy, like God separated the waters from the waters. And these are sky stones are made up of the same almost components as water itself. However, God did it when he separated the waters from the waters, I believe. And I've also even thought about that super saline rich water as well that gentleman found and ultimately lost his life for at the bottom of the ocean where he was bouncing off of it. That separates waters from waters, right? Because it's like a pool of liquid at the bottom of the ocean. So maybe God grabbed that and used that as a material, whatever. Somehow he crystallized water, I believe, fully. And because what else would you use to separate the waters from the waters? The water, right? But you'd crystallize it or make it a different material to not only heal itself, because water always finds its way. Water is healing. Water is, all of that good stuff. But to separate and give us the opportunity to seek land and have air and oxygen and, all that good stuff. This is a representative, this next person. Listen to what he says.
Former colleague of yours, Matt Gaetz, making some pretty shocking statements yesterday about aliens. Take a look.
I had someone come and brief me who was in a military uniform, worked for the United States Army, that was briefing me on the locations of hybrid breeding programs where captured aliens were breeding with humans
Admitting
to
this
create
shit.
some hybrid race that could engage in intergalactic communication. Aliens that were living were in forced breeding programs with humans that had been abducted from war zones and from even the caravans of migrants.
All right.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know.
So basically, in my comments section on my other video the other day, I saw somebody who worked at one of the data centers state that they're for robots and ushering in a new era of robots. Take a look.
The data centers are for ushering in a new era where robots are everywhere. I posted a video on YouTube. Somebody came into my comment section. This gentleman started out by saying that he works at one of these data centers. So he knows what the heck's going on. That they are for data, but what everybody's getting wrong is the fact of what the data is for and why they need such a capacity for it. Robots. When they bring in robots and they start taking everybody's job, they got to be tied to the cloud. They need internet. And when you're talking millions of them, yeah, that's what the data centers are for, folks. That's why they're putting in data centers like crazy, is because they're planning a future where robots are all over the place. Go try to interview somebody who's working at a data center. It's hard to get interviews. Well, are they robots? Are they already employing robots at the data centers? Taking our jobs,
could be possible.
taking our factory jobs, working at Myers, Walmart, McDonald's. They need robots to be tied to a cloud so they can operate and function with intelligence and AI. So they need more AI data centers to sustain the amount of bandwidth that these robots are going to take. Freaking blew my mind. And if you think about it, it makes total sense. We're already using AI to a large capacity at this very moment.
Exactly.
And we aren't really having any troubles with it. So people are understanding the data centers. Well, this is exactly why. Robots, fam. And it's hard to argue. Even with those new flock security systems, those will operate just fine as well. We are already in a heavy surveillance state. This is going to take it to the next level, but regardless, the data centers, I don't believe, are needed as far as just for the flock systems. It's because there's something bigger going on. And that bigger something is robots. Let me know what you guys think.
Olha essa parada estranha aqui no céu. Tá brilhando aí, olha. Meu Deus.
Or Brazilian UFOs, y'all. Happens a lot over there.
Olha, olha. Meu Deus.
I mean, I don't know. It's pretty wild. I don't know what to think of that one, honestly.
Gente. Meu Deus do céu, não acredito que eu acabei de ver.
No idea what to think of that one. All right, so apparently these gentlemen have been crawling around in the sewers of New York and then just pop out of nowhere. Nobody knows what they're doing down there. Nobody knows what their purpose is. They have no idea why they're doing this. Check it out.
They went in there, yeah, it's very odd. I was looking at them, they were looking at me.
Why?
You know, I could tell they were up to no good. You know, they didn't bother me. But they went in there, closed the cover, like, you know, they were never here. There was two strange cars just randomly pulled up waiting for them, and one of my guys called 911. And after
Why would you go in the sewer? I don't get it.
But I closed my shop
What
door.
is down
and
there?
But very strange.
What is down there? What do you guys think? Now, this story is very intriguing. This gentleman had a very strange cryptid encounter when he was younger. Take a listen.
All right, what happened to you back in 1996?
Well, 1996, I was 14 years old, and I lived on the west side of Brockton, Massachusetts. And a childhood friend of mine named Troy lived a couple houses down from me. We used to ride our bikes around the old neighborhood. One particular spot where we used to love to ride our bikes was behind Brockton High School. Now, behind Brockton High School, there used to be all kinds of old quad trails, sand pits back there. A lot of dirt bikers back there. It's all overgrown now. But back in the day, we used to ride our bikes down the old quad trails. And one day, it was mid-July of '96. We were back there riding around, and we got off our bikes and we started talking. I forget why. And my friend Troy, he looks up in the sky and he goes, "Oh shit!" And he runs. And when he runs, he's booking it, and he dives into the tall grass. And I'm standing here like this, and I'm thinking, what is it that he sees? So as I turned around, the shrubs, the tree branches, they were blowing like crazy. I could feel the wind. It sounded like a car driving on all four flat tires. And as I turned completely around, flying in from Belmont Street area towards me was this huge, massive bird about 3 stories up. From wing to wing, it was wider than a split to back home or a raised ranch house. It was huge. And it was flying towards me about 3 stories up, and I'm standing there and I'm thinking, oh my God, this bird is huge. He's gonna mistake me for a worm and scoop me up and carry me on his way, because he was big enough to do so. But as he flew towards me, I noticed he was like a light brown color. Picture brown worn out suede that gets worn out. That's what it looked like. It had patches of bald spots. It looked like brown worn out suede. And there was white fur, not feathers, but fur, knotted up. You could see twigs caught in the fur. And as he flew over me, the fur went everywhere. Picture those cattails that you find in the marsh. You open it up, the stuffing just flies everywhere. That's what it looked like. And he flew over me and he headed south towards West Bridgewater State Forest, the Hockomock Swamp, which means place where spirits dwell. It's a native burial ground. So my friend Troy, he comes out of hiding and he's like, "Harry, did you see the size of that bird?" I'm trying to be the calm, cool, collective one. I'm just like, "Yeah, I saw it. I knew it was going to bother with us." Even though I was kind of relieved that it was gone. So, you know, I went home, I told my mother about this, and she just thought naturally, because I was a small 14-year-old child, that any bird in the sky would look humongous. No, he had to have been there. This bird was huge. It looked like a prehistoric eagle, a mammoth eagle, whatever you want to call it. This bird was huge. I didn't know about the Hockomock Swamp. I didn't know about Thunderbirds. I didn't even know about the Bridgewater Triangle until many years later. Somebody was telling me about an area in southeast of Mass called the Bridgewater Triangle. And she was telling me that people have seen Thunderbirds, and, you know, I can relate. I never saw it again. I do want to catch them, though, one day. Definitely.
This next video is footage from the haunting of Carmel, Maine. Check it out.
Carmel, Maine hauntings.
Hello? Oh, fuck!
Some of the craziest shadow people I've ever seen.
Okay, there he is, in the window again. I'm gonna do something. Oh my!
What is that?
No! Oh. That EVP said, "I hate you." And I'm thinking about going ahead and doing some more screenshots on you to show people that that's not me doing the EVP sound. Oh my!
Just chilling on his bed, bro.
What the hell is that noise? Son of a bitch!
There stood a very clear shadow apparition. I slowly lift my cell phone up, hit record. Usually these shadow apparitions move so fast, they are almost impossible to capture. This one just stood there staring at me. Its arms were phasing in and out. It wiggled its hips from side to side. It stood there in total silence. Then it quickly takes off and vanishes.
So fast.
Like a camera glitched. I'm not wondering if some of these camera glitches are the after images of apparitions moving so fast. The camera.
This lady was just sleeping in her bed when suddenly something starts tugging on the blankets. Check it out. Listen after she leaves. What the hell was that, y'all? Creepy as hell. Another encounter with a cryptid, a father and son. They believe it's a dog man.
Are you kidding me? All right, let's go. 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 Go.
This is before AI.
Go. Oh, hold on. That's right. So let's. Hold on. Listen. Listen. What is it? What is it? Is it following us? Stay right there. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go.
Some people say bear, but I believe it's a dog, man.
People commented that they think that this could have been a skinwalker, also known as a Wendigo or the Rake, and that he should not take his son to this area anymore. Do you agree? Of course, it could have been an animal, but some are certain that this looks pretty humanoid. Well, who can say for sure?
Go, 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 go.
This video is a pretty damn good example of a duendes. Check it out. Look at it. You heard it. It's a duende. Look at that little thing. I think it's legit. I don't think that's AI at all. This chick is walking through a cornfield when she encounters something strange going on just a few rows inside the field. Then she spots something horrifying.
Okay.
After what looks like a chicken comes flying, Dee starts hearing a metallic tapping sound. She's confused because there's no metal in the cornfield that she knows of. Then she realizes something's throwing rocks now. So, what does she do? She throws one back. She picks up a rock and launches it into the field, asking out to play with her. Now, I don't know about you, but asking a cryptid that's been causing car accidents for years if it wants to play catch is definitely a bold strategy.
I'd say so.
Like, hey, I know you've been terrorizing this entire stretch of highway and possibly eating chicken bones in the dark, but wanna be friends? You've got to admire the optimism. And then she sees them. Glowing eyes.
Yep.
Dee says there's a bunch of eyes back here. Multiple entities, all watching her from the darkness. And then, the moment that makes Dee decide it's time to leave.
I think she sees legit stuff.
Okay. It's coming. It's coming. Oh, it smells. Oh, God. Oh, what is that? Hey.
She's brave, y'all. She's brave.
Woo-hoo. Oh, hi. Okay. It's like two on top of each other, guys.
They're obviously curious about her.
I'll take the light away so you can see me. Hi, you still have eye shine. Oh, okay, I don't like that. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Crazy stuff, right? Well, there you have it, folks. Some UFO encounters, some cryptid encounters. Try to always keep it entertaining. Make sure you guys like and subscribe the video. Go ahead and comment to help push it further. I appreciate every last one of you. Thanks for tuning in. Stay in the love, stay in the light, be kind to others. Out.